Part 2 of the General Ledger Cleanup. In this section, we're going to cover in the accounting, the payables and receivables, and then we're going to go to banking, how to clear out the cash drawer, any credit card accounts you might have, and the bank accounts. So we'll get them all zeroed out. So first of all, we're going to go to accounting. In accounting, at the bottom left, you're going to see two tabs. One is payables, one is receivables. So again, I'm going to go to payables here, and we're going to pull up a list of payables. So then you can use the asterisk as a wildcard to click enter. And then what you want to do is just kind of sort it by balance here. So here I have several payables that, I brought over the supplier invoices on, and I want to zero those out. So I just simply click on the first one. I'm going to come up to the top and I'm going to go to reconcile. Now, when I'm reconciling, remember I'm reconciling everything that I want to clear out because I'm going to be using the General Ledger as of new on a certain date. Now, if there's anything that you want to carry over to the new, you just don't reconcile it. You just leave it unchecked. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say, well, let's say I want to clear everything through the end of November because I'm going to use a clean GL as of the 1st of December. Okay, and then I can match it. And I can do it by due date or by post date. And I just set it to the 30th. It'll automatically select everything. There'll be my total. I hit next. And I'm just going to fake a payment here from the bank account. And hit OK. And again, I already have my system set up to automatically purge. And then we can just do it direct. We don't need to write a check. You can make a little note in here if you want, and then hit OK. So now that's reconciled and zeroed out. Now, if I happen to have an account where I don't want to zero everything out, again, I'm just going to go to reconcile. Go to my 30th here, match it. So you'll see as I scroll down, see there's my list of everything through the 30th. Now, if there was something that I want to carry over to the new, you just uncheck the box or the boxes. That's all it is. And that way it will not include it in the reconciliation. So for example, if I just leave that one unchecked, it won't include it. It'll leave it behind to be paid. And then once I'm ready, I hit next. Again, I'm going to use my bank. Hit OK. Just do it direct. See, now I have left that one supplier invoices behind because it's yet to be paid still. So it's just a matter of just going right down your list and doing it over and over. It's just a repeat. When you're done, you switch over to your receivables. If you want to clear those, it's really the same thing in essence. You're going to go in here. Here, John Doe owes me some money. He's got a bunch of service charges and stuff, but I want to clear this account and start it fresh if I want. So I go in here to reconcile. Cut that off as of the end of November. I can even do a match here. We're going to do it by post date. Whoops, let's set that date there. Selected. There we go. Hit next. And then basically all I'm doing is just faking a payment. I say, hey, pay me with a check. I'm not going to print or email anything. See, now he's reconciled and zeroed out. So you can do all of your receivables if you wish. Once you're done with your payables and receivables, close up your accounting. Go over to banking. First thing I'll do is go to my cash drawer. So again, you're going to see your dates here of everything. You just go to bank deposit. Now what you can do is, if you want to do all the particular payment method like an American Express, just hit select all. Same thing with cash, checks, credit cards, whatever. Now, if I want to pick and choose, I can certainly do that too. Because you may have some payments in here that have happened since you're starting to use the system live. Remember, we're backdating. Okay, we're backdating. So if there was something I want to carry over to the new, I just don't check it because I'm going to deposit it in the following month. Remember, in this example here, my cutoff is going to be November 30. See, and I just go down and check the rest here, and it's ready to go. I hit next. I'm going to go make a deposit here on the 30th. Bank account, hit deposit. Print a copy if you want. Hit no. See, now I'm only leaving behind is money that's yet to be deposited using the clean GL. So before I go to my bank, I would go make sure there's nothing in the credit cards here. If there is, we need to clear this out also. So again, we're going to reconcile. I'll go back date to November 30. Now, what am I going to put for a statement amount? Just whatever that amount is as of November 30. Hit next. Now I'm just going to do a match. And my difference should be 0. I'm going to hit next. Now it's going to ask me if I want to make a payment. Now you notice this payment date. So you want to be very careful here. We'll backdate that. Coming from the bank. And I hit OK. And we can just say it's direct out of the bank. And now that is cleaned up. And now I have the bank. So on the banking, just go down to the bottom. Look at your last date as of November 30, for example, is what I'm using here. See what your total is. So you're going to hit reconcile. We're going to match everything. Again, we want that difference to 0. Now, at this point, a lot of people start asking, well, what about my actual true balance that I have? In part 3 of the series here, when we go do the final adjustments in the general ledger, we'll go back and put opening balances in as a starting point for you. So that way you'll have a nice clean start point in the system. And now you're ready to go.